talking trash to Devin Haney, I was like 7-0. Say I'm ready now. You know what damn well I wasn't ready now. I was going 8-round fights. You know I ain't ready now. You got sound. No?
So while we just speculate on everything else that's going on with the weight, I just want to throw that out there with Keyshawn Davis speaking on Devin Haney, him calling him out for fights when he said he was only 7-0 and he felt like he wasn't ready, that he was just calling him out just to clout chase. Said he was not ready. Why are you calling Devin Haney out and you're not ready? Doesn't make a ton of sense when you really look at it. And where was he at around that time as far as, so that was in 2023 when he was calling him out, Devin Haney? But he admits that he wasn't even ready for him when he was calling him out. Clout chaser. Asking for a fight that wasn't going to happen. That's kind of crazy. But I'm definitely not surprised. Keyshawn Davis has basically admitted that he would have ducked Devin Haney basically if they would have fought. How you wasn't ready? And it's just allegedly, because I can't prove that part, because it didn't happen, because the fight wasn't offered. But man, calling out somebody when you know you're not ready? What does that mean? That's the crazy part. That's a bad look. So around that time, so when Devin Haney fought Lomachenko, that's when Keyshawn was talking about he was ready. Before that, or around that time. Around the Lomachenko Kambosos time, that's when he said he was ready for Devin Haney. He said, I was only doing 8-round fights. I wasn't ready. Admitted to a clout chaser openly. Now, mind you, Haney ain't just going around calling people out just to be like, yeah, I called out Loma. You understand what I'm saying? It's levels. Lamont Roach ain't going around just calling people out like Tank just to call them out. And they friends. It's levels. It's just levels. All this stuff matters, bro. So when this man goes out and says, oh, I was just calling him out, I said, oh, man. That is a big deal, bro. That's a big deal. He admits to basically clout chasing this guy and not being ready, and that Devin Haney is a better fighter. You ain't ready? So you're a silver medalist and he's not, and you ain't ready? Nah, can't nobody explain that one to me. Not that one. That comparison right there, you're a silver medalist. Oh yeah, I need to get some rounds in, whatever. Nah. Lomachenko fought championships early too. And y'all the same age too. This man's the same age as Devin Haney. Said he wasn't ready. Said he wasn't ready. That's insane. And mind you, this is like 2 fights before he had failed a drug test. So that wasn't that long ago. I know everybody like, oh, that was a while ago. Nah. It was 2 fights before no, this is actually like one or 2 fights before then. But yeah, this is not a good look, man. I was actually gonna put this out like 2 days ago, earlier today, but more news just kept coming out. But yeah, this is definitely not a good look, man. You're using Devin Haney's name for clicks, likes. You already got Shakur Stevenson around. People know who you are more than most people. So you wouldn't really need his name to clout chase off of. But this goes to show that a lot of these guys do that stuff. They use Devin Haney's name to get likes and clicks. Them being around Shakur Stevenson and working with Terrence Crawford, it's not enough clout. I need to go ahead and just troll him too, even though I know I'm not ready. Even though Tank's a bigger star, in my mind, that's what people say. They say Tank's a bigger star, but I think right now, unbiasedly, Devin Haney's possibly a bigger star. He's more talked about right now, guaranteed. It's not even close. And I knew that was gonna happen 2 years ago because of the trajectory of where Tank is going and where Devin Haney is going. But this is crazy right now. But Keyshawn Davis, like he said recently, what he said. He said, "Oh man, all these young guys. Now I know how Tank feel. Have all these young guys trying to fight you and go for the top spot. Man, please, you've been doing that with Devin Haney, and you admitted to doing it. You ain't say you was doing that with Tank. That's all I got. Like and subscribe."